There is a reason why in 9 out of the past 12 years, a quarterback has been selected first in the NFL draft. There is a reason why some quarterbacks go on to start for their team for years, why a few are chosen to play in a Pro Bowl, why a select minority are inducted into the Hall of Fame, and why so many become washed up before you can even remember the number they wore.
I want to be a quarterback in the NFL. That's been my dream since I was 6 years old, so I'm going to do what it takes to do that.
You know, I think everyone dreams about being number one. You know, I know through this process, I'm preparing myself. I'm going to show those teams everything I have, but, it's not up to me at the end of the day. It's up to them.
A quarterback is the face of the franchise. He represents everything the team is and what it stands for. A program's successes and failures are carried on a quarterback's shoulders. An elite QB can sell out stadiums. A bust can ruin a team for years. At the NFL Combine, standout collegiate quarterbacks come desperate to show that they are the former rather than the latter.
Well, you come out here, you want to see the kind of guys that they are, you want to see the character that they have, you want to see them run and lift, and these teams have a good idea of who these guys are. They've spent all year scouting them, and I think this just reinforces some of the previously held opinions.
I've always felt, outside of going to work a quarterback out live, that the NFL Combine film was the best evaluation of their fundamentals.
In what is arguably one of the most talented draft classes in years, 3 big-name quarterbacks have separated themselves from the rest of the pack. While none of these 3 plan to throw at the Combine, they come ready to answer questions that many have on their injuries, technique, and leadership skills.
Well, I'm ready and raring to go, so I'm going to work on whatever I need to work on now, and I'm going to do it now, and I'm not scared of what people are going to say, obviously, and I'm not scared of, anything else. So I'm going to go out there and I'm going to do it, and, whatever happens, happens, but that's just my mentality, and if I need to work on something or change it, I'm going to change it and make it the best of my ability, and I'm going to do it now.
There have been some ups and downs and a lot of lessons I've learned, through that time, and I think I'm ready. That's one of the reasons why I went to Notre Dame, was to best replicate what it was going to be like playing, big-time football in the NFL as a rookie. There's obviously been history showing that, a lot of quarterbacks that come into the rookie season in the NFL have struggled, and, I kind of went through that at Notre Dame.
I think people look at what we did last year at Oklahoma and just see a spread offense, but, if you look at my first year at Oklahoma, we were under center a lot, and I believe it was 50-50. We were more, two-back conventional pro style. So, I feel like I have the skills to really adapt to any system.
It's nice when you see a young quarterback that has a history and certain concepts that you're putting in your offense, because frankly, those are the concepts that he's going to probably perform at a higher level of efficiency early in his career, because at the end of the day, whether he's taking the ball from center or he's taking it from the shotgun, you have to build that time clock, and it takes reps.
I think people, get this misconception that if you play in a spread, if you play in the shotgun, you don't know how to take a drop. It just shortens your drop. When you're in the gun, you still take a 3-step drop.
This scrutiny is just something you got to get used to, and for me, it's just a little bit more motivation added on the top. And it's just for that many people just to take an interest, it's a blessing, because that means they at least care what you're doing. So at least I've done something right.
I know that I am a good player. I have confidence in my ability, and I feel like when teams see me throw on the 25th, they'll really see what they're getting.
I don't know, where I'll go. I don't know what's going to happen. I know that wherever I go and whoever drafts me, they will have a kid who's going to give everything to that organization, to that franchise, and someone that's going to leave everything on the field every day when I go to work, and that's what I'm going to focus on. And my dream is to be a quarterback, and I'm going to pursue that as much as I can.
Legendary coach Bill Parcells once said that a team is what its record says it is. However, in this day and age, ESPN analyst John Clayton argues that a team is what its quarterback makes it. So in this year's draft, who will become the next Peyton Manning? And who will become the next Ryan Leaf? From Indianapolis, Indiana, at the 2010 NFL Combine, I'm Samantha Dewig. Who's your Sports Night?